Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rahak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim preaching His word in truth and sincerity and in faith. I'm the brother Yeshaya from the GMS Plain Tables camp here in Philadelphia, and I just wanted to do a quick lesson on brothers not being materialistic and not putting too much value on worldly things such as your job or the car that you drive or the house that you live in, if you even do live in a house, because most brothers live in apartments. We don't even own homes or live in homes, but you're not supposed to put too much value into that. Okay, this is Psalms chapter 62 verse 10. It says, trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Yeah, so the Most High might bless you with a nice paying job, with a nice home, a nice car. You're not supposed to set your heart upon them. You're not supposed to trust in that. You're not supposed to overvalue that. That's not supposed to be the end all be all. That's not supposed to be your main goal in life, is to have a great paying job, even though that would be nice to have, or a nice home, or a nice house, or a nice car. You're not supposed to overvalue that. You're not supposed to set your heart upon it. This is Proverbs chapter 11 and 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Yeah, so when Yahweh Shai comes back, when the Son of the Most High comes back, that's not going to profit you in that day. The car that you have, the house that you have, or the job, that's not going to profit you in the day of wrath. But it says, but righteousness delivereth from death. Yeah, so that's how you're going to deliver your soul, by being righteous. By adhering to these words, by following these words, following Yahweh Shai. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Yeah, you're supposed to be patient when you're changed to a low estate, such as, let's say, if you did have a nice job in a nice house, and let's say you lose your job and you end up losing your house, you're not supposed to freak out over that. You're supposed to be patient, and you're supposed to be patient and trust in the Lord that it's either for your benefit, or that maybe you'll get a better job or a better house. You never know. This is Job chapter 1 verse 21. It says, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. Yahweh gave, and Yahweh hath taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh. Yeah, so Job was a man of great abundance, of great wealth, and he lost all that abundance and that wealth that he had in basically in a day. But Job wasn't worried about it. He trusted in the Lord, and he said, basically, the Most High can bless you with all those things, and He can take it away. You have to accept that, and you have to know that's not really what's important in this life, what you have. Let me get a quick precept. This is Luke chapter 12 verse 15. And he said, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. Yeah, that's not what's important in this life. Serving Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, that's important. Having nice things and great possessions, that's not what's important. That's not what defines a man. You're not defined by the things that you have. You're not defined by your job or the type of car that you drive. This is Job chapter 2 verse 10. I'm gonna start at 9. Job chapter 2 verse 9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. So Job was catching all types of hell, going through all types of tribulation, and his wife was basically telling him to throw in the towel and give up, curse the Most High and die. And this is what Job said, verse 10. It says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips? Yeah, so you have to be willing to receive good at the hand of the Most High and also evil. So he can give you something nice, and he could take it away. So he can give you that nice job, that nice car, that nice family, and he could also take it away, and you have to be willing and able to accept that. This is Colossians chapter 3 verse 2. It says, set your affections on things above, not things on the earth. Yeah, so you're supposed to set your affection on things on the kingdom, basically, on serving the Most High, because that's something that's above, on walking in a righteous path, not on things on the earth, not on the material possessions. This is Matthew chapter 6 verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Yeah, so you're not supposed to value these things. Why? Because they're here today, gone tomorrow. You can have all those nice things one day, and the next day you don't have them. They're all gone, taken away from you, because nothing is in the society that we live in. Nothing is promised. Nothing is sure. Anything can happen. I'm gonna skip down to 33. This is Matthew 6 and 33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Yeah, so that's not supposed to be your goal in life, is seeking that material wealth. You're supposed to seek first the kingdom of the Most High. You're supposed to seek how you're supposed to serve, how to serve the Most High, and to live your life the way that the Most High wants you to. And then he'll give you those things, if that's his desire, if that's his will. This is Philippians 4 and 11. It says, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. Yeah, so it's important for brothers to be content in the situations that they're in, their lot in this life. Yeah, you might not have a lot of money. You might have trouble paying your bills, trouble getting by. You have to be content. You have to learn how to make that work for you. You have to be able to maneuver through the society, maneuver with what you got. Verse 12 says, I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Yeah, so you have to know how to live lowly, and you have to know how to live, if you're wealthy. Because if you have abundance in this life, you can become proud. You could start thinking that you're better than everybody, and start treating people, the wrong way. And if you're abased, if you're lonely, you might not see the value in your life, the worth. You might not see your worth in this life. So you have to know how to be abased and how to abound. It says, everywhere and in all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. So you have to be ready to be hungry in this truth, to go without food, and both to suffer. It says both to abound and to suffer need. Yes, to suffer need is not having enough money to maybe eat the type of food that you want to eat, or to have the type of car you want to have, or the type of home, or whatever the situation may be. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 5. It says, for perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Yes, so when you die, you're not going to be able to take the nice things you have with you. That's not, in a day of judgment, that's not what's going to be important. When Yahushua comes back, It's a lot. To judge the world, he's not going to be looking at, okay, what type of job did this guy have, or how successful, what this world considers success, how successful was this guy. He's going to be looking at your character, your works. Verse 8, it says, and having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. Yeah, so as long as you have food to eat and clothes to wear and a place to live, you have to be content with that. You have to be okay with that. You have to accept that. And you should thank the Most High that you even have that. You have food and raiment. You should see that as a blessing, because there's a lot of people that don't have that. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. It says, let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as you have. Yeah, again, it's reiterating the same thing over and over again, because repetition is the father of learning. So the scriptures repeats the same thing over and over again, so you can learn the concept. It says, for he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Yeah, so as long as you're abiding in the Lord, abiding in the Most High, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai, he's not going to forsake you. He's going to provide for you. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 20. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Yeah, so the poor. So when you're poor, Yahweh Shai is telling you you're blessed, because we're poor. We're poor in money wise, monetarily, but we're not poor in faith. We're rich in the eyes of the Most High, because we're rich in faith. It says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. It says, blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Yeah, so you're in a state of poverty. It says, and you're hungry. You know, you don't have, may not have enough food to eat every day. It says, for ye shall be filled. Yeah, eventually when Yahweh Shai's come back, you're gonna have more than enough. It says, blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Yeah, so you're in a state of mourning, because you're catching all types of hell in the society. It says, but ye shall laugh. You're not going to be weeping anymore. You're not going to be in this low state anymore. You're going to be brought out of it. This is the last precept. This is James chapter 2, verse 5. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith? Yeah, the Most High has chosen the poor of this world, letting you know who the elect, the majority, not to say that all of the elect are going to be poor, who the majority of the elect are going to be, the poor of this world. But the rich in faith, yeah, we're poor in the eyes of this world, in the eyes of society, but we're rich in the eyes of the Most High, because we're rich in faith. We trust, we have faith and trust and confidence in the Most High. It says, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him. So that was it. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rahak Hadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim preaching his word in truth and sincerity and in faith.